Alright. Oh, this is not correct. I need to update the music on here. Hello. Xenoblade Chronicles. Let's do. Alright, hello. Let's go ahead and inform other people that I'm streaming. Streaming, Showdown, bug reports work. Come hang out. Alright. We've got some stuff that we need to work on. We've got lots of bugs that need to be processed. Several have come through since my last stream. Hey, DaWoblefet, you on the tube today? What does that even mean? You on the tube? Like, what does that mean? It's kind of weird. Yo, what up? Look, Mom, I'm on TV. I mean, sort of. I mean, if you put the YouTube stream on your TV, then you can be on the TV. It's very similar. All right, we've got several bugs that we need to work through today. One of them, somebody edited themselves, so they must think they know what they're talking about. But let's go ahead and just go in order. We got Bug Report Team Builder. When searching for Pokemon with access to abilities and moves, Smeargle's sketch moves do not appear alongside its abilities. Type Technician and select ability. Type Skill Swap and select it. There are no results. If you go into... Okay, I think I understand what they're saying. So they're saying that Smeargle doesn't appear for sketchable moves. That's a bug. I'd say that's a bug. So they're saying, like, if I go into OU, and I look for Technician, and I look for Skill Swap. Yeah, it says that there's no results, although technically speaking, Smeargle wouldn't be included in that. And if I did this here, I'm pretty sure it would pull up the results. Yep, and it does pull up with Smeargle. So, yep. I'd say that is a bug. I'd count that as a bug. Imagine watching anime or reading manga. It couldn't be me. I definitely don't do that. Alright, let's go ahead and mark this as a team builder bug. I agree with that. Sketch... searching, filtering for sketched moves. For Pokemon that can learn moves via sketch. I'm also going to edit in this screenshot so we can have... because I think that will make it more clear what's going on here. Yep, I'd say that is a bug. Very minor one. It's more like a feature, honestly, than an actual bug. So, let's take a look at our next one that we have. Another, we have a mechanics bug report. In Generation 4 and 5, the ability Frisk is only supposed to reveal one opposing item randomly. This is listed on Bulbapedia and the description of the ability on Showdown in Gen 4 to 5. Although in battle, when I was getting clips from a video, this wasn't the case, and Bennett Stantler identified both held items. Okay, I think I understand what they're saying. Let's take a look at the actual description. That would be a kind of an easy one to fix, though, if that's the case. Let's take a look at Frisk. So there is code that is intended to do this. So yeah, they're checking that there. That makes sense. So there is code present for that. And yeah, it has this in there. So, and this, I mean, that looks like it's correct. Okay, so they did this one, and so they're saying. So what could have happened here? There's code specifically intended to do that. What are they doing? Why didn't they just lead with Frisk? Okay, Arcanine was hurt by Black Sludge. They go to Banette. Frisk, Lepaberry, Frisk, Expert Belt. It is yeah, it definitely did both there. Now, why would it be doing that? That's interesting. I don't actually understand that one. Because as far as I can tell, we do have code overriding that for Gen 5. So unless this is... Oh, no! In 4, it's doing it, it's looping it for all of them. So that is, that might have been a regression introduced by Karthik here, actually. Because that might have been something that he accidentally did. He loops through them here in Gen 4. Yeah, this is related to knockoff. So he added this additional code, and it's probably incorrect. That's probably what was going on here. So Gen 5 should be correct if I actually tested it in Gen 5. That should be a pretty simple one to test as well. Let me go ahead and do that real fast. If anyone has a Gen 5 team handy that they want to check with me, that would be fine while I get set up. If someone wants to beat me to it, that's fine by me. Alright, let's do Gen 5 doubles OU. And let's just grab a team. Alright. Gen 5 doubles OU. Okay. And I'll grab Pokemon with Frisk. So I'll just replace one of these guys. Frisk. We got a Bayonet with Frisk. Let's go. Alright, Sleep Talk. Alright. So let's go ahead and join the room. Thought name is hilarious. Yes, I do like it a lot. Boat the Third. Oh, actually, I just realized I didn't link the, I did not link the stream lobby. I normally do that. I'll do that. Folks can come on and out if they want to say hello. So let's go ahead and do a challenge to Gen 5 doubles OU. Alright. Alright, we'll leave it Banette and Magros, okay. Yep, it just frisked one of them. So if I switch back in and out, so if I switch back into this guy, I click Protect again. That time it frisked Metagross. So it is random. Yeah, Xenoblade is awesome. Hello, Skyman. I was actually really salty. I had to leave. I would have absolutely played that out to 1,000 because I have odds of winning because I eventually just need to crit them after they like risk something. They were very annoying too. Like they had like I could have won sooner, but like my crits were just badly timed. But yeah, I mean like realistically I should have won that eventually. Had to leave. I know, right? I know. I eventually had to leave. You know, from stalling my opponent. Eventually, I had to go. Okay, so this is working correctly in Gen 5, but it's not working correctly in Gen 4. So we've got one source. We've got Showdown itself, at least implicitly saying that's how Frisk should be working, and Bulbapedia saying that's how it should be working. Trying to think about how I would test that, because in Gen 4, I don't think the opponents have items in their in wild battles. So I might have to like trick them items. I think I could do it that way. I'll trick them some items. So let me go ahead. I need to pull that up. Let's go ahead and do that. Find this, then do some silver. I need to actually open my files. Okay. Alright, we got this. And then we need to test this guy out. Yeah, there's new PK hex available. Not all my plugins have updated though, so I haven't gone live with that yet. Alright, let's go ahead and edit our save file. I'll give one of these. I don't know if I can hack in abilities directly. Definitely not like this. I'll go ahead and do that Bennett. So I'll do Frisk. I'll give it Trick. And I'll do this as well on one of these. This chata is not needed, so I can go ahead and do that. So I can trick these items onto the opponent. So that should work just fine. They're both level 100. Yep, that'll work. Alright. Alright. Oh, I'm trying to figure out the best way of doing this. If I just do like that, that'll work. Alright. Let's see here. Okay. So Frisk didn't activate on either of them here. That makes sense to me. So I'll go ahead and I shouldn't have done it like that because I'm not going to be able to tell the difference between the two. Let me go ahead and edit my save again because I'm not going to be able to tell which Quagsire has which item. It'll be the same text both times. So I'll change this to be like a Lychee Berry. Alright. And I'll reload my save. Why are we playing a Pokemon emulator now? Because I need to test the mechanic in Gen 4. And this is the fastest way of doing that. Alright. Yeah. Emulators are fine for cartridge mechanics like this. For very precise things with glitches, they're not good. But for, like, really basic things like this, it's very convenient. Alright. They both have a Lychee Berry, and the other guy has the other one. So now I'm going to double switch out these guys. I actually think I can just do a single switch. Oh, I hate this guy. He uses Earthquake on his own Pokemon. He's an idiot. Alright, so now if I switch into my Bennett, I should only reveal one of them. Assuming everything is as we expect. Frisked its foe and found one Leopard Bear. Oh, that's interesting. It doesn't even say which one it was. Like it didn't tell me which one had the Leopard Berry. So I'll switch out and switch this guy as well. So it didn't even say which one it was. It didn't even attribute the like that one. You could see it like it attributed each Quagsire, but it didn't attribute which one actually had the item. No, dude, don't earthquake yourself. That might trigger the Lychee. Alright, thankfully it didn't. Alright, so I'm going to switch into Bayonet again. And switch into Bayonet. Alright, let me pay attention to the actual text here. So let's do this. And then... let's see here. Frisked its foe and found one item. Yeah. Pokemon frisked its foe. What an idiot! He killed himself. So Pokemon frisked its foe and found one item. So let's go ahead then. I'm gonna look at the Gen 4 source for this as well. A good source that I have is the UPC, or Ultimate Pokemon Center guide. This is pretty good. It's pretty descriptive of how stuff works. So let's go ahead and find... need a control for that. So we're looking for Frisk. When Bear enters battle, message plays the name of one of the items is actually held by opposing Pokemon if the opposing Pokemon is actually held by it. So yeah. Yeah, it doesn't list name either. So like this is also a bug. It shouldn't print the item. So that's actually a multi-stage bug. But yeah, that is yep. Okay, let's go ahead and mark this. So this is definitely a mechanics bug. So it's Frisk in Gen 4. And Gen 4 doubles. This is actually only a bug in Gen 4. And let's grab that battle that I had. Let me actually check if that's how it works in Gen 5 though, because it might do the same thing in Gen 5. It might only print the item and not the name plus the item. This is actually a bug in Gen 4. Well, let me go ahead and just paste this. So in Gen 4, and then I didn't actually catch if it said what the actual message was. If it said if that was an exclamation mark or not. I think it was an exclamation mark. I'll just go ahead and I'll check my live stream right now, and I can just see it myself. All right, so let's see here. All right. This is another reason why I like YouTube for this. Yeah. Pokemon frisked its foe and found one item. Yep, that's correct. Okay. So let's go ahead and check Gen 5 as well. I imagine it's going to be very similar. It might have the same text. I'm not 100% sure. But it would make sense why they would have changed it when they updated the behavior of Frisk. Like, that makes some sense to me. So let's take a look at White version 2, and we'll need to open up PK Hex again. So let's go ahead and open the save. So I'm going to need Pokemon with Frisk, so I'll go ahead and I'll delete one of the Chatots. And we'll grab Bayonet. Frisk, level 100. And we'll do... I don't know why they have all 0 IVs. Let's fix that so they're all 31s. That's a little bit easier to test with. I don't know what the heck I did to this thing. This poor guy is like completely null almost all over the place. Alright, Trick. Sleep Talk. I'll give it like Flamethrower. And Shadow Ball or something, just so I can have moves for things. Alright, then we'll have Lepa. Right. And I will replace this Neoqueen as well with another one. I don't know what happened here. Set? Okay. Alright, and now let's go ahead and I'll replace that with the Lychee Berry again. Alright, let's go ahead and save. This time I won't close out a PK Hex because I'm sure I'll mess something else up. Oh, I need to drag this file on. And let's see what this does. 2012, man. Game came out in 2012. All right. There we go. Yep, nothing initially, which makes sense. Go ahead and we'll double trick. Trick. Alright, so let's go ahead and switch out. I'll switch into Chansey. Alright, both have items now. Let's see what happens when we trick them back in. Let's see if that's the same message or not. Alright. But it's Frisk. Frisk, it's target and found. Okay, so that's different. And it first it's target and found. Yeah. So they have used different messages for whatever reason. But yeah, it is just the one. So in this replay then, my Gen 5 replay, I think that's also still bugged. Because it identifies which Pokemon has the item. Yeah, that's incorrect. It shouldn't be doing that. Yeah, change it from foe to target. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, in fairness, that could have just been a translation thing. Maybe the original Japanese string was the same. I don't know. Yeah. The behavior, in this is bugged in both Gens 4 and 5, but in different ways. In Gen 4, it should reveal just one opponent's item randomly, but it should not identify which opponent is holding the item. It uses this string. Yeah, let's see here. We'll do that. Where Pokemon is the Pokemon with Frisk. Gen 5 only reveals one item, but it still incorrectly reveals the target. Or which target holds the item. It also uses a different string from Gen 4. All right. So, yeah, multiple bugs here. In Gen 4, it should reveal just one opponent's type, but it should not identify and it should also not identify which Pokemon is sold the item. It uses a string, or Pokemon has a Pokemon Fresh. In Gen 5's behavior on the simulator only reviews, but still incorrectly reveals which target holds the item. Alright. So I can go ahead and edit this to say Gen 4 and 5 doubles. Presumably it would be the same way in triples. But yeah. Nice bug report there. Very, very nice find from this person. Alright. So that was that bug. Next up we have bug report ladder. Starting around turn 4, whenever I selected a move for RC, it's auto-selected the move in the same slot for my second mon. Unsure of the cause. This is not clear at all to me. I think I know what they're talking about, but this looks like a client bug to me, not a ladder bug. This sounds like a client bug to me, where you're tapping your move for one Pokemon, but it's being registered as 2 taps for some reason, and selecting the second move too quickly. We'd probably need more details. Your device, potentially a screenshot, your device, browser, potentially a video of the behavior. Screen capture a video of the behavior. Yeah. So there's nothing I can actually do about this one, because they didn't give enough details for reproducing. And actually, while I'm thinking about it, this was recently fixed, I believe, by, oh, no, this one was not fixed. Yeah, I was thinking that, it was recently fixed by .comfy by, no, that was the eggs one. So this one is not fixed yet. I thought there was another one in here that, I thought I remember that that one of these got fixed. But I'm not seeing, oh, unescaped usernames. Okay, I fixed this one. Yeah, I remember I fixed this one. Okay. Where was it? I didn't think it was that long ago. Let's see here. There we go. Yeah. Edit. Fixed and blank. This is done. We'll move this over. Alright. Okay. So let's go ahead and go back to this. So we have our next bug report, another bug report mechanics. Alright. ADV Torment should be a passable buff through Baton Pass. In Simulator, yes. Well, this guy, what the heck? Why not use Bulbapedia if it was accurate on the Frisk bug in a double or triple battle? An unidentified opponent is randomly chosen and their Hellline revealed. What do you mean, why not use Bulbapedia, Obsidian guy? Like, do you mean like as a source? Or do you mean like in that particular instance? Like just checking that Bulbapedia says it? Because Bulbapedia is not 100% accurate. Same as how the simulator is not 100% accurate. You had your ability less. Oh, you're saying that is a more reliable source. That is Ultimate Pokemon Center, who did a bunch of very in-depth mechanics testing from like Gens 1 to 5. Very reliable resource, very consistently reliable resource compared to Bulbapedia. Bulbapedia is overall okay. Like, some people knock on Bulbapedia, but I think it's overall okay. But yeah, I just use Ultimate Pokemon Center. It's an old website that's gone down, but the website material was current at the time. Like, it's not missing anything from the time. So it's very good. Very good material. And that's actually what I was going to check here for this guy and see if it was mentioned by Ultimate Pokemon Center. So let's go ahead and take a look at this and see if we have a source for Baton Pass. So it looks like these are all mentioned except Baton Pass. That's how looks like UPC words it. The actual move for Baton Pass. Did I miss that? I must have skipped by it. Baton Pass. There we go. Replaces the user with a different unfainted not any Pokemon not in battle with the same controller as user of the user's choice and transfers user stat stages, confusion count, and effects of certain moves of that Pokemon. So they weren't especially specific here. So we have Torment. During effect, the target can't choose for use the last move it used. Effect ends when the target leaves the battle. So no sign here. It's not claiming to do that. Should Torment be a passable debuff through Baton Pass? If we look at Torment, Torment is inherited here. It is not Baton Passed, so Torment is not something that's sent over by Baton Pass. So they're like just asserting. What is this? Pixelmon mod? I don't know what this is. I have no idea what this website is. But I don't know why they're using this as a source. So, ADV, should Torment be a passable debuff? I don't think it is in any generation, then. So Bulbapedia is, like, it's like just asking if it was or not. Center of attention, third trap Torment. So they're just asking about this, but they, yeah, okay. So I don't know, like, Pixelmon is a Minecraft mod that adds Pokemon to Minecraft? I have no idea what they're wanting to test that for, then. I mean, this is a pretty easy one to actually test. So let's go ahead and, we can just pull that up. For Emerald. All right. So let's go ahead and put in. Oh, we got Baton Pass here, and then let's go ahead and do Torment. And I'll just do it here. And then, do I have spammable moves? Yeah, this view has Surf, so that's a spammable enough move. All right. I'm trying to think if there's a smarter way I can do this other than, I think it's got to be like this. This is probably the best way of doing it. Just do a PvP battle. So let me go ahead and just open this guy. Alright. Let's go ahead and open a multiplayer window. Alright. Colosseum. We'll do a single battle. And here we'll load the same save file. Cannot load game. I loaded the wrong game. I need to do it like this. And then I'll load this up. And now I will save this guy. And now I can start to go to this guy. Colosseum. Single battle. Yep. Okay. Let's go ahead and load this up then. Yep. Alright. And now let's go into this guy. Okay. Okay. So I'll just use Torment, and on this guy, I'll just use Recover. So this will be a speed tie. Alright. Alright. Subjected to Torment. Recover. So if I try to use Recover again, it should stop me. Yep. If I use Baton Pass, and here I'll just click Recover again. And I'll go into, I believe this Mew had Surf. Right. Or I didn't, but I'll just use Rock Smash. And then I'll just use Recover. Oh, that little animation for healing. I think it's pretty nice. Alright. Now if I try to select Rock Smash again, it lets me just fine. So, let's just make sure it actually goes through, but... Yep, it goes through. So. Torment is not Baton passed in specifically a Gen 3, nor is it... and that one I can check, because the list of moves that are baton passable is something that's in move data. And so if I grab that stuff, the effects, I need to actually look at those. So the BDSP stuff would tell me. So these were dumped by Anubis. So if we look at the Baton Pass one, there should be one for Baton Pass, but I don't actually see it. It should be one of the effects. Get Churn Check, that's not it. Court Change is Effect Disable Type Table. I don't think that's it either. I could have sworn we had Baton Passable effects that we can just pull up and check. Let me check Gen 7 off to the side. And see what that does. Look at Baton Pass. Trying to remember what this... I know there's like a list of them that it will Baton Pass, because the It's not in there. That looks promising. Let's see here. Alright. Oh, maybe it's not in that. That looks like a different function. Let's see. Battle sick, check baton, touch inherit. And then it also has something for power trick and crit rates. Okay. Yeah, it's got a list of them there. And it's not on the list. Torment is not on the list. Nor has it been since Gen 7 at least. Yeah, I think I can say that with some confidence. So that's not a, yeah, it's not direct. I would have to look it up, in BDSP directly, to find out the exact details there, but, nor has it been since Gen 7 at least. I doubt it has been baton passable in any generation, and unless for these sorts of mechanics bugs, we need to have cartridge footage or some otherwise reliable source. We need to have cartridge footage to game data dumps, etc., to actually be able to check if the mechanic is actually or check how the mechanic actually works in game. I'll just say I checked. The tournament has been since Gen 7 at least. So this is not a bug. Torment and baton pass. Alright. Pretty basic one there. Yeah, it is a bug report stream, spicy boy. Alright, let's go ahead and knock out this last mechanics one, because these have been pretty interesting so far. Alright. When transforming into a roosting Pokemon, the UI for both players shows the remaining type is copied, but not the flying type. The Pokemon remains immune to ground moves, however, as if it were actually flying type. Give a Moltres a Sticky Barb. Okay, so they use... I don't know why they use National Dex, but... it should be fine. Okay, they just kill the turn. They use Roost. And it's presented as just fire type. I'm assuming they used a ground... yeah, they used ground Terra Blast just to showcase that. So... I'm like 90% sure that's how it will work. But let me... I think Karthik messaged me about this recently. So, yeah, this is probably related, because Karthik PM'd me about an independent mechanic. So, Karthik pointed out something Ballpedia said. For Roost, they claim in the modern generations If a pure flying Pokemon uses Roost, it becomes normal type until the end of the turn. Pokemon is fire flying and it loses its fire type. Using Roost becomes typeless until the end of the turn. Pokemon with another type besides flying uses Roost. It will lose its flying type until the end of the turn, but not have it replaced with normal type. That's the normal case, yeah. If a pure flying type has been affected by Forest Curse or Trick or Treat, successfully uses Roost, its flying type will be replaced by normal, in addition to retaining its grass or ghost type addition. So let's go ahead and check. This one we won't do an emulator for. This one we'll check the actual games for. But I imagine this is a bug. So we'll go ahead and load up. Here we go. Actually, I have Scarlet and Violet for once. I also want PK Hex for this too. Alright, let's open Live Hex. Alright. So we need to test a pure flying type. Or we need to test this interaction that we have here with. So they used their interaction was using Roost and then transforming into that Pokemon. So let me go ahead and grab this Oricorio. That will do just fine. And then we'll grab a Pokemon with Transform that is slower. So this Appleton will do. And then I'll need to test to make sure that it's not immune to a ground type attack. So let's go ahead. We can go ahead and do that for all of these guys. So in box 9, I'm going to edit this Oricorio to have... Oh, this Oricorio actually has Transform. But I'll give it Roost. And I'll give it Sleep Talk. And I'll also give it, I guess I'll give it a... I'll just keep it the burn-up one here, because that could be interesting to test later. I'll give it Earth Power, another one. And then I'll give this guy Transform and Sleep Talk. Okay. So we've got this guy. And Transform. So I'm going to have Oricorio take some damage, and then use Roost, and then transform into it with Appleton. And that should verify that it actually is the correct type. But we also want to test a pure flying type with Roost. And so for that, I think I can use Corva Squire. So let me go ahead and use Corva Knight. And I'll just de-evolve it real fast. Corva Squire. I believe that's just pure flying type. Right? I think Corva Squire is pure flying, isn't it? Corva Squire. Yeah, it is pure flying. Okay. Alright. And I can use Roost. And we'll need a Pokemon with Trick or Treat. And then I'll also need to check a damaging move into it. So I'll need, I'll just go ahead and give that to this Appleton as well while I'm at it. So, how would I test that, actually? Because Ghost and Flying is, they don't interact, right? They don't have any overlap. Like, Ghost doesn't resist flying or anything. So if you use Roost... Oh, I guess you would see if you were normal type or not. Because Bulbapedia was claiming... Let's look at Bulbapedia's claim again. So Bulbapedia was claiming... If a pure flying type that is affected by Force Curse or Triage successfully uses Roost, its flying type will be replaced by normal, in addition to retaining its Grass or Ghost type addition. So if I use this guy with Trick or Treat. So if I have Trick or Treat, I have Astonish, then it's saying that if I use Roost with my Corvisquire here, which is slower. Yep, okay. So let's go ahead and do that. Then we should be able to test that. So let's go ahead and do this. Grab all of our Pokemon. Okay. So we've got this, 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 and this. We don't need this guy. All right. Okay. Alright, so Oricorio is going to need to take a little bit of damage. I'm going to go ahead and just use Earth Power. And I'll use Sleep Talk. Hopefully the Girafarig attacks the other guy. Perfect. Alright, super effective. And so now I will use Roost and Transform. Okay. And now I can just kind of check with Y info. It claims to be Fire Flying. So if I use Earth Power into this, it claims that it'll have no effect. But let's go ahead and I'll just heal myself as well. Earth Power. Yep, it is immune. Just exactly as you would expect there. That makes perfect sense to me. Okay, so now let's go ahead and test with Corvisquire. So I need to get both these guys in and out. Corvisquire unfortunately did not take any damage there. I'm not going to use Force Curse. Wish I had a way to damage the Corvisquire right now, but I don't. That's okay though. Oh, I do. I have Present. Okay, we'll do that. Hopefully that won't do too much damage to it. Oh, it attacked me. Okay. All right. Oh, I actually healed it. Lol. That's actually probably for the best. Alright. Alright, I'll Sleep Talk again. Switch out to this guy. Yeah, I should have switched Blissey out. That's right, that's right. Because I'm trying to put the Ghost type onto it. They're gonna target that guy aggressively, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use a full restore because I'm at low HP. And then I can use Trick or Treat. I can't use this move. Frick, I always forget that Trick or Treat is... You can't use that one. Dang it. Alright, well, let's go ahead and reset. Yeah, Trick or Treat is Gorgeist's move. I can only use Forest Curse. That's Trevenant's move. Okay. That's fine, though. I'll just have to give, Appleton a couple different moves. So, if it's going to be... It's basically like, the question is it going to be normal grass, or is it going to be just grass? So I guess the best way to test that would be with, like, a fighting move? Yeah, I think a fighting move would be best for that. Alright. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and give this Forest's Curse. And I'll give it, Rock Smash. That move's legal, right? I think so. Alright. So my plan will be I'll use Forest Curse on it, and then I'll use Side Rock Smash. Alright. So I'll do Sleep Talk and Forest Curse. Alright. So now if I use Roost and Rock Smash. Rock Smash. It's super effective. Yep. So Bulbapedia is correct there. It is normal type because it was super effective. So they've got that one right. So let's go ahead and head back over. So let me just make a note that Bulbapedia right about Roosted Forest's Curse. Okay. Alright. So let's go ahead and head back to this. So this is correct. This is just this, yep. So this is a client bug, not an actual mechanics bug. Transform and Roost. Yep, so that is correct. Let's go ahead and test the other one. With Boat the Third. Alright. I'm going to test with, what am I thinking about? Yeah, Roost stuff. Let's do like a doubles custom game, I guess. So, I'm gonna need. I'll grab Trevenant and give it a fighting move, Drain Punch, Forest's Curse, and then I will grab a faster flying with Roost, Corvisquire. I'll give it a Sticky Barb. I'll give it Sleep Talk. We'll do like this so that way it doesn't die. And we'll give it Wrist as well. Alright. This stuff here. Why didn't it accept the game? Oh, there it goes. Wow, it's lagging. That is not doubles. I don't know what's up with. I don't know what's up with the lag. Let me just close out of this and go back in. All right, much better. Let's try this again, but in doubles custom game. All right, test stuff here. Oh, the trend is actually faster than the Corb Squire. I need to fix that. Oh, it's because I accidentally did that. I need to do like this, so it doesn't accidentally pull in the EVs. Because doubles custom game automatically overrides EVs. And puts max if you have nothing there. Alright, 148, there we go. Trying to find, yeah, there we go, these guys work. Sleep Talk, Sleep Talk. So I use Forest Curse, Sleep Talk. Alright, I use Drain Punch, I use Roost, Sleep Talk, Sleep Talk. So I use Roost, Drain Punch, Neutral. So that is, yeah, that's wrong. Let's go ahead and make another bug report about that then. Those are mechanics. When a pure flying type Pokemon that also is affected by Forest's Curse, Trick, or Retreat uses Roost, it becomes normal grass or normal ghost type respectively. This is similar to how when you use this is similar to how using Roost as a pure flying type will cause the Pokemon to become normal type. Alright. Drain Punch should have been super effective because Corvisquire should have been normal grass type. Alright, so this is a mechanics bug. Roost and Forest Curse, Trick or Retreat, your flying type Roost. All right, there we go. We got that worked out. Now we have a Gen 1 mechanic, and we have this Team Builder bug. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Team Builder bug. All right, I was using it all and tried to play some games on ladder. My team was rejected because this format requires you your own team. You're not using custom kayak, please reverse this bug. I'm not using custom kayak. Previous to this, I also got access to, yeah, team builder, yeah. So let's go ahead and just move this into the mega thread for issues with server-side teams. All right. All right. Move that in here. Okay. All right. We finally have just one left. Only one bug report left to mark off. Infinite PP via Mimic in Gen 1. I'm honestly not too sure if this is a genuine bug or just RBY jank, but during a game of CC1v1, my opponent mimicked my double team while having their own double team, and this resulted in an infinite PP glitch. Honestly, this is kind of funny. Lamau. What the heck? So they mimicked double team, but already had double team. Yeah, I mean, I can test that out because that's gonna be like. Can you mimic a move that you already have, basically? I assume that's intentional because I feel like that's prohibited in modern generations, so it would have to be explicitly allowed in Gen 1. Because if I look at like mimic in here, yeah, it checks to see if it includes it, but in Gen 1, I don't see anything that says it can't do it. What does this virtual mean? I don't know what that is, but it's been around for a while. Let me look at Mimic in the pull requests. And see if there's anything related to that that's interesting that I can pull up. Thanks Mimic accuracy. Gen 1 fixed Mimic. Mimic can copy any move. Mimic can be used while transformed. Mimic uses its own PP for copied moves, even if its current PP is greater than the maximum PP to the copied move. Mimic can copy any move. I mean, that reads to me like it's saying it can pull anything at all. Mimic can copy transform. Yeah, these are all very old. So if I pull up Gen 1 and pull that up, like I don't even know what happens, but let me just, I have an idea for how I want to test that in Gen 1. Let's look up, where do I want this from? Oh, I'm looking in the wrong area. Let's see here, this, and then yellow. Let's open yellow. Okay. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna use this guy, this Pikachu. I'm gonna include Splash in its moveset. And I'm gonna just encounter a Magikarp with an Old Rod. Does this have Fly? It does, okay. Alright. Alright. Oh, I guess I need to grab the Old Rod, because I probably don't have it in here. Yeah. Alright. Let's back out. Let's grab me an Old Rod. Oh, that's not the right one. I need to back out. We need to go into items. I think this is right. Yeah, withdraw item. Old Rod. Alright. Alright. let's go and fly to somewhere where there's really easy water to get to. Vermilion would be good. Alright. Use the old rod. Right. The hooked Magikarp attacks. Alright. So if I battle and I use Mimic, I've got Splash in here already. So if I use Mimic. Which technique? Oh. I can select it. Okay. I don't know if that's how it works in PvP, but... Alright. Yep, I can absolutely learn 2 copies of this. So... what happens if I... So if I use Splash here... No effect. Did it use that PP? Seems to have used that PP. Let's go ahead and speed things up. Okay. So now if I look at Splash now, I can't use that Splash. I can use that Splash, though. You'll notice the Magikarp is not running out of PP because Magikarp has infinite PP. So if I just spam this... Alright. Yep, so... it can absolutely copy it, so that's not a bug. Yep, Mimic can copy a move the Pokemon already knows in Generation 1. But the behavior of... Or I guess... But the PP behavior is incorrect. In modern generations, using a duplicate move slot move will only deduct PP from the first move slot available. And then once PP runs out, the move will just fail every time. When used in Gen 1, however, you can have multiple copies of the same move in your moveset and run out of PP for each of them independently. Alright, so now let's actually check to see. So this Zubat was spamming Double Team for like 1,000,000 years. You have infinite PP. So let's see here. Let's actually test if that's how that works in Gen 1, though. So if I do Gen 1, and I do something with Mimic and Splash. Does anything get both Mimic and Splash? Probably not. Oh, Gyarados does. Excellent. Perfect. So if I give it Mimic and Splash... Okay, we've got this. And then I'll make a Gen 1 OU team over here. Gen 1 OU, please. Thank you. Then Magikarp with Splash. And then I'll just have another Pokemon like Chansey with Soft Boiled. Rest. I don't know, Reflect. Lots of moves that can waste time. Counter, that's all good. Alright, Gen 1 OU. Alright, so if I use Mimic. Okay, let's use Learn Splash. So use Splash. So now I have 2 copies of Splash. This one with the appropriate amount of PP and this one with an inappropriate amount of PP. So that's only deducting from that one. Yeah, so that is incorrect. So let's just go ahead and I'll use all my splashes. That's kind of annoying. I'm going to like go back and forth like this. I'm actually going to drag this off to the side so I can very easily do this so I don't have to do like... So I can do like that. Splash. Alright. Yeah, let's see. Okay. Yeah, it actually allows me to use it. So it should not let me use it at all. So that is a bug. Yeah, so I'll go ahead and I'll just take a screenshot of this. And then we'll do this. Looks like the simulator is using the modern generation behavior. Looks like the modern generation behavior is also bugged because it should prevent the move's usage, not continue it. And not allow to be used again with no consequence. But I don't know all the mechanics of duplicate movesets, duplicate moves across all generations. So, for the purposes of this thread, the Gen 1 behavior specifically is bugged. Yeah, yeah. Sample. Another sample replay and screenshot showing the bug. Alright. So this is duplicate move slots and TP behavior engine 1. Duplicate moves, I'll just say. Alright. That is a mechanics bug. Alright, this one was cleared up. So that's good. There wasn't anything recently for me to merge, so I think I'm actually going to call it good. I had quite a few to go through, so I don't think I'll go through any old bug reports to move over today. I think I'll call it good. Thanks to anyone who came out to watch. We got to explore Crush Generation mechanics today, so that was kind of cool. Hope you all have a good rest of your day.